The future of Harlem and Washington Heights is at a critical crossroads. The Empire State Development Corporation implemented a 25-year plan enabling Columbia University to obtain approximately 200,000 square feet of land per year from the Harlem community for their own selfish purposes. With the use of eminent domain, there is no longer any protection against a tax-exempt university controlling land distribution. This brazen abuse of power dates back to the 1940s, when Columbia's president, Nicholas Murray Butler, stated,
"It has always been my ambition to have the university own all the property between 114th and 122nd Street between Amsterdam Avenue and Morningside Drive, in order that it might be made part of the campus for development for years to come. In this way, we should unify Morningside and lay the basis for the solution of the difficult problems which will confront our successors. But we should also protect ourselves against invasion from Harlem or from the north." This avalanche of racist acts began when Columbia University organized Morningside Heights Incorporated, which is comprised of 13 religious and educational institutions. Columbia University, Manhattan School of Music, Jewish Theological Seminary, St. Luke's Hospital, Cathedral Church of St. John the Divine, Teachers College, Barnard College, St. Hilda's and St. Hugh's School, Union Theological Seminary, the Women's Hospital of St. Luke's Center, the International House, Corpus Christi Church, and Riverside Church.
Morningside Heights Incorporated hired the clearinghouse Remedco to hoard property on Columbia's behalf. The company is responsible for purchasing over 100 buildings and displacing approximately 7,000 Harlem residents, 85% of which were African American. Morningside Heights Incorporated, under the leadership of Columbia University, entered into a partnership with Robert Moses, the chair of slum clearance for New York City. The 1950s through 70s were a challenging economic period for Harlem. Hundreds of thousands of people left the community. Governor Nelson Rockefeller entered into a memorandum of understanding to create the Harlem Urban Development Corporation, also known as HUDC. HUDC was a gatekeeper for Harlem residents, creating uptown office space, workforce housing, and projects like Harlem on the Hudson to stimulate the local economy. When George Pataki was elected governor in 1995, he shut down HUDC. This left the community vulnerable to predatory development. In 2008, Columbia encouraged the Empire State Development Corporation to approve their modified general project plan. This was the beginning of a 25-year expansion of 200,000 square feet of land per year taken from Harlem. With the use of eminent domain, Columbia has been able to operate with close to complete autonomy, with little regard for Harlem residents. After the plan was approved, Columbia immediately started developing 17 acres into West Harlem. The 17 acres was enough to accommodate Harlem on the Hudson and Columbia. Harlem community leaders met with staff representatives for Columbia's president, Lee Bollinger, in 2021. During this meeting, Columbia's staff members lied, explaining that the university had no interest developing the proposed area for Harlem on the Hudson. Several months later, after the meeting, it was announced that Columbia University purchased the Fairway property, endangering economic opportunity for Harlem. We are asking Governor Hochul to modify Columbia's general project plan, including provisions to protect Harlem and Washington Heights from further extinction. We also include the following projects: Harlem on the Hudson, the Dyckman Waterfront with the connecting entertainment ferry, as well as the development of Lincoln Penitentiary. Lastly, it is essential to reinstate HUDC as an uptown development agency to protect the future of Harlem. It is crucial the community join our effort to encourage the governor to take on these tasks and save Harlem.